Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for April 17th, 2024. On deck today we have got the evil Fifi who's sitting next to me going, but mom. And we've got Id in the channel, though he's muted at the moment. But hey Id, we know you're there. Id's daughter was quite ill last night, so everybody send lots of positive energy out towards Id's daughter. She's home, she's going to be fine, but it's super stressful when your kids are sick.
How's it going?
It's going good. How are you doing?
It hurts.
Bet everything hurts. Stress is so bad for you. It makes all of your health things worse, and then of course you're stressed out over your daughter too. So, man, that's tough.
How the hell's one?
Fifi has been licking her paw a lot, but she won't let me look at it. So my guess is she got herself poked or she cut her pad or something. She's not bleeding, but she's constantly licking. I thought it was allergies. So I gave her Benadryl yesterday, and it seemed to help for a while. If I gave myself a Benadryl, I would be sound asleep on the couch for 12 hours. Apparently, dogs have a slightly different reaction. You can give them like 3 times the human dose, and it's like, well, it'll take care of the itching, but it's not going to make them tired. So it's very interesting, but she doesn't seem to be licking as much today, so let's cross fingers that she will be well. Anyway, I'm getting ready to... 1, go clean out the car. 2, go put more stuff back in the car, because, that's how you do it when you're going away. And head out tomorrow morning. But this time tomorrow, let's see. By this time tomorrow, I should be at the Ohio border, unless I get really energetic. If I get really energetic, what the heck is about an hour from here? I'm hoping to leave by 5 a.m., weather permitting. Let's see. I'm looking at a map here. I'm hoping to be somewhere between Richmond, Indiana, and Dayton, Ohio by this time tomorrow. That's the goal. But at this hour of the morning, traffic should be non-existent. Should just be like flying out there. But then again, we were supposed to have a storm last night that I got up this morning. I heard the thunder last night. I'm like, ooh, we're going to have a good rainstorm. I don't have to go water the plants. Got up this morning, and there's like a little tiny puddle on the back deck. That's it. So I have to go water my plants this morning. Unless we've got more rain predicted. Have we got more rain predicted today? We have temperatures to drop. It's not very exciting. Let's see. Oh, no, they're still talking about rain. Oh, they're talking about it should be raining right now. It is not raining right now. It's not even thinking about raining right now. So I guess I have to go into work and water my plants at some point. But it looks like there was a good storm someplace. Just not here. Oh, well. So today I've got, by the way, hi Chris. I hope you got up in time today. And that the floofer didn't make you stay home or stay away from work. Anyway, today I have Iconian TFOs. Destroy Zenkethi ships in the battle zone. Tetrion damage on the ground. Nothing exciting here. I'm still working on this tune here. Oh, I'm up to level 4.1 on this ship. This is not the fastest progressing ship I've ever had. There we go. 30s and Zenkethi ships. And oh, Chris has got Borg TFOs. Yay! I could re-roll these, I've got 200 re-rolls on this account, so I suppose I could just do that. Let's see. Tetrion damage on the ground. That's easy enough to do. Oh, I haven't done my event for the day yet, if anybody needs to do that. Otherwise, I can do it at 7 when we're done here. But, come on. There we go. Iconian TFOs. What ones are Iconian TFOs? There's Gateway, which is meh. Fine. Actually, you know what? I'll leave that one alone. I'll do that with my Tetrion damage later. But I'd be happy to reroll my Zenkethi ships. Ooh, Chris is making air fryer lasagna, which I'm not sure what air fryer lasagna is. Do I care about Zenkethi ships in the Gankra battle zone? We could team up and do Zenkethi ships. I assume, Id, since you haven't said anything, that you are not... Oh, you are in game.
The destroy 5 Tholian ships.
Oh no, however shall we do that?
Destroy 20 Herc frigates.
Well, that sounds like a swarm to me.
And destroy 30 Terran ships in the battle zone.
I think we got some plans here. I'm going to look at my other account and see if there's anything more exciting on that one, so give me a moment while Chris is looking at air fryer lasagna. I'm trying to eat all of the leftovers in my fridge so my son doesn't have to figure out what to eat from my lack of food here. So last night's dinner was the last of a piece of sausage and a protein shake. Was that what I had? Yeah, that was yesterday. Oh, and some oatmeal. I just have such exciting meals when I'm home alone. And even the dogs were like, "Oh, oatmeal." Well, I guess we don't need to share that one.
I had cold 20-piece chicken McNugget and a Red Bull.
God. About, let's see, my son's 35. About 15 years ago, maybe a little less, my son went into heart failure. He was overweight and his blood pressure was out of control, and I wasn't paying attention. He wasn't paying attention because, I mean, he's a kid. This isn't something you think about. And he wound up in the cardiac ICU. You know, he's not even 20 and is in cardiac ICU. And I spent 3 nights in the hospital with him, sleeping on a chair, freezing because it was cold. It was April. Let's see, what have I got on this one? Materials on the ground, Terrans on the ground, Zenkethi on the ground. You don't have to worry about that one. Go. And I think it was day 3 when they were moving him back to a regular room just to stabilize him before they went home, sent him home. Day 3, I'm sleeping in the chair with my coat pulled over me, and one of the night nurses comes in and said, "You know there's a pull-out bed right there." "No." "And that we have blankets." "Oh, that would have been kind of nice." But yeah, it was 3 days of the equivalent of Red Bull, and my husband would take me out for dinner. Which I didn't want to leave my son. He was fine. I mean, he's going to be fine. We thought he was going to die the first day, but they got him stabilized really quick. But food isn't interesting. You just want to be there for your kid. I'm going to send out some team invitations here, and we can figure out what we're doing. This is my POS tune with a POS ship that I'm trying to level, and then I'm going to put a better ship on this one and put on a better leveling kit and go run it. And just try and get through some of these tunes when I get back. Speaking of getting back, I might or might not do a show tonight. I don't know. It depends on how much I get done. But I will be back on the 22nd, and assuming I get back at a reasonable time, we will have a show on the 22nd. Which is a Monday, which is not typical for me, but I'm trying to start something new here. We'll see what happens. I know, it's so exciting. There's so much going on here. The dogs are barking at nothing. Though I don't think if I mentioned this last night, so the dogs behind us are basset hounds. And the weather must have been changing because they were out in the backyard just howling. And my dogs kept going out there going, we don't know what that sound is. I'm like, it's the dogs. No, 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 no. Dogs don't sound like that. We know what dogs are, and they go woof woof, not woo. It was like bloodhounds howling in the backyard. But they're adorable. So
In other news, that convention that's coming up down here,
yeah?
Tony Todd had to back out.
That's too bad. I like Tony Todd. I have to make sure I've got my book so I can get autographs. There's not a lot of autographs that I want from this D&I Con. And Denise Crosby was supposed to be there, but I don't see her on the guest list anymore, so maybe that's changed. Let's see. That's photo ops. I just want to see. Who's there? Oh, there's a few people. Yeah, but a lot of people not there who I thought would be there. So I don't know. I thought conventions were starting to pick up again. More and more people were going to them. But it seems like a lot of, well, you know, maybe conventions aren't a thing after COVID. Maybe it's taken a while for them to rebuild. Maybe it's just that conventions are getting so niche now. Maybe they're just getting too expensive to go to. Okay, Chris is eating, but he says we can queue. So let's see. Why don't we do a Borg TFO? Is that a good start for everyone? Does that work for you, Ed?
Works for me.
Okey-doke. Let's do a little infected conduit. Well, that was fast. Weeble? So we had a player on last night, KD, who needed Voth implants for a project he's working on, and we went and ran the V-Rexes on Dino Land. But it was occurring to me that you can get Voth implants, I think, by doing Storming the Spire. Which, once you run those first round of the 6 groups of ships at the very beginning, the rest can be AFK'd, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you get Voth implants for doing Storming the Spire. But I think you only get one, so V-Rexes still are the best way. Do you not have shields, Ed?
Shields?
Oh, okay, but it wasn't showing up on the screen there. I mean, sometimes if you're planning to do or get damage on your hull, taking off your shields is a fine way to do it until your ship blows up.
I've got Tilly's shields on there.
Huh. Yeah, they're on. I can see them now, but they weren't there for a few minutes. Pew 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 pew. I'm helping. Yeah, grim. Grim situation, thank you. Apparently we're doing a split run and somebody's playing in the middle. Great, this is a good team. No, it's not. Everything's dead here.
My side's down.
I was trying to help in the middle, but I'm totally ineffective, so, yeah. Well, that was exciting.
We need a new historical reenactment.
Anything in particular?
The onslaught of ESD.
The onslaught of ESD? That's like from Picard?
Yeah.
I could totally get behind that. Yeah, I can totally see that. That would be fun. Like to see the new Borg come back in and set up a few scenarios there. I don't know what the storyline would be. Obviously, that's a year plus out because we have to wrap the current mishmashy, I don't quite get this plot line story. What is this? Kings and Queens. So it was a kind of one with the Tholians. I don't even remember what Taken by Surprise was. That's the one where we first learn about the Etherians. Is that one?
And so, yeah.
And then we have Scorpion's Abyss, which, except for the fact that it's exceedingly long, is pretty good. But I don't know if there's a storyline or these are just 3 episodes that they're trying to kind of chain together. All right. What's next? What would you guys like to do next?
Reading a lot like something I submitted to them during a email survey they did a while back.
Good morning, Chosen. A storyline?
It's starting to shape up like a Shattered Grid situation.
Oh.
All these incursions from the Terrans are ripping the walls between universes apart.
You know what? Wouldn't that be a fun way to spend like a couple of days of in-game play or maybe a weekly event? Which would be, we set up the story, your story right there, and then roll the dice, and you don't know what you're going to fight. Very much like randoms, except that we would eliminate any ground stuff. And all of a sudden, everybody in the team is just thrown into a random TFO. You don't know what it is. So you can't prep for it, you just have to go. That would mess with everybody, except for like the Augies and the Sops. We have so many ideas of things we need to do, and all I have to do is not be at work until 5 in the afternoon. So there's such a mess over in the Middle East that we have a conference that we go to, or we've been trying to go to for 4 years. It was canceled in 2020 and 2021 for obvious reasons. 2022, political unrest. 2023, political unrest. 2024, they're having it, but they're not encouraging people from the States to show up for it. Oh, Chris said apparently he had one Borg TFO, not two. Not that that's going to stop us from doing more Borg TFOs. But if I remember right, you've got Herc frigates?
Yes.
Let us do a swarm then.
I'll try to see if I can find the email there.
We will?
We will.
That you sent to them?
Yeah. But basically, it included, like I said, the shattered universe situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
The Herc are about to overrun this planet, and time is up.
I'm happy. I'm halfway expecting to see Yorktown Station show up.
Ooh.
I'll go right.
I'll go left. Wow, that got me like 0.02% on the ship. Let's see. Ooh, I can make it even more fun using your scenario, but the war's been going on for a long time, or this has been going on for a long time, so you're not allowed to bring out your best ships, and no repairs if you get killed. Get away, you pesky little kids. Chris is having way too much fun. Stop having fun, Chris. This is a game. You're not supposed to have fun. Well, we'll sit here at
Yeah,
the
the only
settlement.
purpose here is to keep putting money into Decca's
Well
pocket.
Yes, actually, that is an absolutely fine thing to do, because that keeps the game going. Chris says first, oh gods, I love the Klingon equivalent of the J, and then, after I mentioned about stop having fun, what betrayed me?
The satellite is back online. We'll launch tractor mines against the Herc ships.
So I'm playing your scenario through my head going, hold on, this could be seriously fun.
The last of the refugee ships.
I'm keep coming up with
Right.
more ideas of, oh, I could have fun with this.
Herc ships spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
GSQ! GSQ is lurking, but GSQ is here. Well, good morning, GSQ. I hope you're doing okay. It was so nice to see you last night, even if it was just quietly chit-chatting back there. Oh, it's good to have you here.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Herc's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
So Chosen says, I know what ship I'll be getting from next year's event campaign. Which one?
Careful.
Connie 2. Yep, good choice. Excellent choice. Connie 3 might be a better choice, but Connie 2 is fine. Oh, the hive's over here. I assume that's what you meant.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Herc's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Well, as some of you know, I kind of have I have a backyard. What I don't have is a lawn in my backyard because it's very shady. And the previous owners of this house were not what you would call handy people. So they never put in a lawn. Apparently, her father would come over every year and seed the lawn, and they'd get a lawn, and then they wouldn't bother with watering it, and we've had a drought on and off for a couple of years, so it would die, and then come back the next year and do it. So basically I have little tiny patches of grass here and there. But next to the house, I started getting these green plants. They look like lilies, but really short. And I'm thinking, well, something's coming up. I was out there yesterday and realized it's lilies of the valley, which are a small white flower. Very poisonous for humans, probably for dogs too. But the dogs don't seem to care because they just go stomping all over them. And they're very pretty, and they were my mom's favorite flower. I'm thinking, great, you know, poisonous flowers in the backyard.
Get over there.
Maybe these need to get dug up.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
So if you're in the Indianapolis area and you would like to help me dig up my backyard, you're welcome to come by. Before I accidentally kill my dogs. I mean, they're poisonous to people too, but you know, if you're stupid enough to come in the yard and start eating flowers, that's kinda on you. I'm going to assume that whoever needed Herc frigates got them.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. With team kills now, it's hard not to.
Herc's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
I still haven't figured out what rewards I'm going to get from last year's event. Well, this year. Wow. "22 seconds left." Oh, we got another one of those hidden ones again. This happened yesterday when we were doing Swarm, where a couple of the Herc ships don't show. You can target them, you can fire at them, but you can't see them. But they do show up on the minimap. Yeah, so there's two up here right now.
That's everyone. We did what we could.
It's kind of annoying that
Hopefully
they no longer get labeled where you can see them, but you can see them on the map.
On an uninhabited world.
I would hope that's a glitch and they're going to fix it. GSQ says I might log on later to write more character backgrounds and fix others and stuff. Yep. Yeah. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I don't actually get around to doing it. All right, let's see how that did for getting this ship a little bit more. Ooh, 4.3 out of 5. But slowly getting my expertise for the day. Very slowly. All right, what else have we got here? We did our Swarm. Did you say you had Terrans in the battle zone or just Terran ships?
Terran ships in the battle zone.
In the battle zone, okay. And Chris... Zenkethi ships. Chris, do you have Zenkethi ships in the battle zone or just Zenkethi ships? 30 Zenkethi ships anywhere. I have Zenkethi ships in the battle zone, but you know what? I don't care. Let me re-roll that and see if I get something a little bit more fun. Ooh, defeat Terran Empire on the ground. Well, I have lots of ground then. And a Iconian TFO. How about we go do Zenkethi front? Does that work for you, Chris? Does that work for you, Id?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to travel there, right? Or is that a...
No, it's a TFO.
Okay. We will.
We will. GSQ, I have yet to write a decent character background for any of my tunes, I think. Actually, that might not be true. Kethsa, I think, was thrown into one of my fanfic stories. Not as a main character, but kind of in there. Yeah, it was at a time when I was throwing a lot of Beardy's tunes into one of my stories. So, whoa, that goes back a ways. Like 10 years? I haven't written in 10 years. That's scary.
The time for battle is almost here. Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
That ship right there.
Bomb away.
So the way he said kapla almost sounded like kapow. I think that's cute. I'm pew-pewing as hard as I can, but it's not good enough here.
Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them. Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
And it's got another one, I see.
Bomb away. It's,
Try
thought it was away. Damn it.
Yeah, I know. Trying to protect the base here. With my little tiny pew-pew ship.
Another Zikethi base has been destroyed. There are 3 left. Well fought.
Like that. Chew.
Teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
Oh, that ship blew up. Oops.
Has captured a bomb. Protect them. Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them. One Zinkepi base left. Ah, they're sending a dreadnought to stop us.
Has anybody got a bomb at the moment?
On an attack vector. Destroy it!
Excuse me.
All Zinkepi bases destroyed.
Yay!
Dreadnought with some fight left in it, however.
Oh, well, I'm not even going to get there in time. But yay, go Team Venture!
Defended the front with honor. The Era Serpentis system is now secure.
Alright, what else do we have? Terran ships in the battle zone?
Yeah, Terran ships in the battle zone
Mhm.
and Tholian ships.
Well, let's go hit Terran ships in the battle zone. Let's see. Spoils of War? Cardassian
Top
struggle.
of my list.
Oh, I can't shortcut that one. Okay.
War.
Terran battle zone indeed, Chris. And we have a commercial.
The Lucari call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Veferi and the Denobulans, have been most cold and distant, even hostile.
And I'm in the Badlands.
Welcome to the Badlands.
Oh, I don't like this ship. My engines are so meh. They're Mark 15 and they're still meh.
shutdown 1/3 complete. Reading energy instability. Watch for additional plasma storms.
I'd love to have the plasma storms here. Just take your ship, whip it around, and throw it someplace. Making it something you really want to avoid other than, it looks pretty, we can ignore it. Ooh, and I've killed 20 Terran ships now. Woohoo!
And that's 30.
How many did you need?
30.
Oh, okay. I think Chris said he had Terran ships too.
Device shutdown 2/3 complete.
I don't TikTok, Chris, but anything that leaks over onto YouTube from TikTok, like the shorts, I will occasionally see. Currently, I'm watching a guy called, I think it's something like Youth Pastor Ryan or Pastor Ryan. My first thought is, ooh, because I don't do that kind of things, but he does really cute little things about the history of various companies and also about scammer security. So I don't know where the name came from.
He started off as a pasture and then went into cybersecurity.
Okay, because he's really funny.
Yep. Hi, Cryptic. What you doing, buddy?
That's the one, yes. Yeah, I'd love to see a cryptic. What do you mean you don't do that now? Or you do that now? Well, we used to. I try not to watch it when I'm at work because I'll actually break out laughing at my desk, which is not always the thing to do.
Because how dare you be human at work?
They're pretty good about it, but how dare you blatantly use your phone in front of everybody, stick it inside the desk and use your earbuds, please. The only place they don't like us to have our phones on is down in production, unless you're using headsets, and then it's fine. They're pretty good about everything. I'm going to say overall one of the best companies I've ever worked for. And if I ever win the lottery, it'd be fun to buy them out and give it to the people who work there. Here, have a, let's say, 20-second share of this one. There's 22 people, so everybody gets one 20-second. Well, technically everybody should only get a 20th, because 2 of those people already own the company. Buy them out and take it over. Well, this point is secure, it says, so what shall we do? And I got my 20,000 expertise so I can do today's reputation. Yay! What do we have left for today?
That 5 Tholian ships, but I can handle that later.
Okay, Chris, what have you got left for your day? Did you get your... Hold it. Did we get Zenkethi ships? Yeah, we did Zenkethi ships. We did Terran ships. What else do we have here? Good morning, Obi-Wan. Chris, I will put her on my feed for today since I'm working from the house. Though admittedly I'm working outside the house most of the day, literally. I'm going to get out of here. Chris is pretty much done for the day. I won't make you guys sit through my dailies because that's boring. Boring. Well, in that case, let's close out a little early today so I can start my workday a little early, so I can leave my workday a little early. But thank you all for being here. I won't be on tomorrow, Friday, or Monday in the morning. I might be on tonight, we will see, and I might be on Monday night. We'll see how tired I am.
Men and women of the true way have turned to one of the Federation's greatest foes in an attempt to hold sway over Cardassia Prime. Starfleet must infiltrate into the heart of the New Dominion and douse the flames of war before they consume the entire quadrant.
Oh, sweet. I get a little Leonard Nimoy for my breakfast. Yay. All right. Anyway, we're going to go to DNICon. We will not be streaming from there because bandwidth costs a ton of money at a convention center. But if you are in Philadelphia, come by and visit us. And we will be back either tonight or Monday night, one of the two, or Tuesday morning, one of the three. But we'll stay in touch. Everyone, have a wonderful day. And as we like to say here, stay moopsome.
Moopsy.